If you are an African, wherever you are, both in the diaspora, both in Africa, this message is for you. Over the centuries of time, Africa has been subjugated to see themselves as less human beings, to see themselves as people who are not capable. The Western world have implanted hatred on us. We hate ourselves. We don't like ourselves. We prefer the white than our own, than ourselves. And this has kept us where we are. And it has never brought any development, any advancement in Africa. Okay, let's take, for instance, what is happening in Niger Republic. Why is the military coup d'etat taking over the administration of the civilian rule? Because they have failed. And it will happen in several countries in time to come in Africa. The West have held us hostage for a very long time. It is time for them to leave. It is time for them to leave Africa alone. It is time for them to leave our resources that God has blessed us with. Those resources are meant to develop Africa, create jobs in Africa, and make Africa to come back to Africa. They come down to Africa, extract our natural resources, take it to the West, and develop the West. And we are moving here, spending our money on visa, spending our money on flight to go to the West and beg for job and kneel on our feet to ask for job. And at the end of the day, they will give us the lowest part of the job where we will not get anything, where we will suffer, where the agents will cut our hands, we cut our lips, where we will get one injury or the other. And they subject us to all kinds of inhuman act. Are we going to continue like this, my African brother? Are we going to continue in hatred, hating one another? Are we going to continue like this, being subjugated when we are supposed to be the first class? If you know the amount of resources that God implanted into the soil of Africa, you know that Africa is blessed. You know that Africa is the place to reckon with. You know that Africa is the place to visit. God gave us everything. There's nothing else God can do. Prayer cannot solve African problem. Prayer cannot solve our problem. The only thing that can solve our problem is unity. For us to see ourselves as one. For us to unite together. Love your brother. Anywhere you see an African, embrace him. He's from Ethiopia, he's from Sudan, he's from South Africa, he's from Cameroon, he's from Gabon. Anywhere the person is from, as far as he's an African, see him or her as your own brother. Unite together to speak with one voice. Enough is enough. The Western world have used us and overused us so much. I think it's time for us to stand on our feet. It's time for us to say no to those kind of inhuman acts. We are tired. I am tired of their racism. I am tired of their hate. I am tired of everything. If you are not tired as an African, you should be tired. Stand up. Let us speak with one voice. Let us use what is happening now around us, especially in Niger Republic, to stand on our feet, to say no to the Western world. Say no to France. Say no to US. Say no to any other country that want to subjugate us the more. Africa should rise. See yourself as brothers and sisters. Let us speak with one voice. Use your social media handle to speak up. Use whatever means you can to speak for the unity and progress and development of Africa. We have no other place than Africa, our motherland that our forefathers bequeathed to us. We must protect it. We must regain our integrity. It's very, very important. Enough is enough. All Africans, wherever you are in the diaspora, at home, rise up, speak, and fight for liberation of Africa. Africa must be united and must be great again in our own time. God have done everything that He's supposed to do for us. It's left for me and you as an African to love one another and fight for the development of Africa.